Hey guys, Dr. Taylor here at the Wellness Center, and I want to talk about one of my favorite things in the whole wide world, sleep. Okay? We want to talk about 9 steps of things we can do at home to reclaim our Z's so we get a better night's sleep. Alright, so first thing is we see is that most Americans are sleep deprived. So we want to talk about some things that we can help reclaim our Z's, okay? First thing we want to use is talk about a good pillow, okay? Now, I have a water pillow here. And this is not done to try to sell water pillows, but the reason that we like the water pillow is that the way the water pillow is made, the same pillow is going to fit little bitty Susie's neck or great big Bobby's neck, okay? Because the amount of water how much water you put in it depends on how well you sleep. If you want some questions about this, call the office and we'll go through it, okay? So when we sleep, a couple things we want to look at here. This is our little favorite cervical contour pillow. So if you go to the mall or any kiosk, this is what they're going to try to sell you, okay? If you notice here, the Sleeping Beauty has this wonderful little bitty neck, and her curvature in her neck is fantastic, and when she lays on here, it's going to absorb that shock. 99% of the people who we treat don't have this fancy little neck and these fancy little pillows, okay? So find a good pillow. Our pillows should be replaced every 5 to 6 years. We want to go unplug, so we want the room we sleep in to be dark, okay? So if you have a phone, unplug it, okay? How many phone calls we get at 3 o'clock in the morning and they want to know about our car warranty, right? Drives me nuts, okay? So if you have, like we have a TV in our room, it has a little red light on it, get you some duct tape or some black tape, electrical tape, put it on there. We want it to be dark in our room, okay? Next is curtains, right? Now I couldn't sleep with this thing on my face, but that's just me. So you want to make sure that you have maybe some dark out curtains, which you can get from Target, my favorite place, Target. You can get some things like that, and you want to make sure that we have maybe a fan or something like that we can use to decrease noise. All right. We want to follow the Gremlin Rule. Okay. The Gremlin Rule is very simple. We don't want to eat before we go to bed. Okay. So it talks about more than 4 hours before we go to sleep. We want to try to avoid that. All right. When you lay down, it makes it hard to digest. And if you eat any kind of spicy foods, it's going to speed up your metabolism, which makes it so it's not good. Eating hot, spicy foods is great for breakfast or lunch. It speeds up your metabolism and helps you lose weight. We don't want to eat before we go to bed. Okay? Also, drinking and doozing. If we drink before we go to bed, it keeps us from getting what we call REM sleep, which is our deep level of sleep. Okay? So same thing with alcohol. You want to try to refrain for 2 or 3 hours for bedtime before you go to sleep for that too. Okay? Next thing is keep you cool. Don't get stressed out. You get home from work or something happens with the children at home or something with the job. You want to make sure that you're relaxed before you go to bed. Okay? Now for me, taking a hot bath would be the most miserable thing in the world. So I wouldn't like that. Right? My wife loves it. All right? Maybe you like to read. Maybe you like to watch sports. Maybe you like to listen to music. All right? Find something you like that'll calm yourself down and get the rest. Okay? Room temperature. We want our room temperature to be 68 degrees. I don't know about you guys, but I sleep so much better in the wintertime than in the summer, right? I finally realized one night, I had my AC up to like 7 degrees every night trying to save a buck, and I wasn't sleeping good. But 68 degrees is the optimal temperature that we want to sleep, okay? Another thing, we don't want to exercise before we go to bed, right? Exercising in the morning first thing, and also midday is wonderful. But going to the gym at nighttime is going to increase, right, your heart rate. When you do that, it's going to increase your adrenaline levels, and it's going to make you hard to go to sleep or to sort of shut your body down. Okay? You want to consider something in your room to make some noise. It could be a sound machine. It could be you have a fan, but something that's going to drown noise out. Like for example, especially in the summertime, the air conditioning goes boom, 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 boom all night long, and it wakes people up. So it's something that's going to create some noise, so it's a nice mellow sound. All right? A couple things here. We talked about a couple supplements. One's called Kava Kava, and the other one's called melatonin. Okay? Both of these are great for getting some sleep and getting the rest. Obviously, before you take any supplements, you need to consult with your doctor before you start. Obviously, Kava Kava you can take with someone who's pregnant, a lactating female, or if you're using barbiturates or antidepressants, or any other medications that affect the central nervous system, okay? But there's wonderful for relaxing and getting you some rest. The other one's melatonin. Melatonin is basically a hormone the body naturally makes. It helps us get some sleep time too. Same thing here. If you're taking any kind of blood thinner medications or any kind of medication that could suppress the immune system, we don't want to use it. Okay? Any questions about sleep? I know these workshops are a lot quicker than we normally do, but we want to try to get them on video so you guys can watch them at home and not get bored to death. Call us at the office 252-430-8000. Thank you for watching.